Virgo, I'm just sorting the cards out so you can see them a bit clearer. Boy, you've got some nice cards showing up here, Virgo. This is your mid-July. I'll be back by next week, next month, doing the weeklies, okay? Because I missed doing the weeklies. So, what is around you at the moment is the Page of Cups and the Hierophant. Sorry. So the Page of Cups, for many people, represents a new romantic interest, okay? It's the first signs of an emotional pull between two people. It's with the Hierophant, which tends to represent tradition, okay? So this might be for some Virgos, this is a new love affair, by the way, that's leading to a committed relationship. Page of Cups and the Hierophant. I don't think there's any other reader that would read these cards this way. Okay, so, yeah, because Treasure Island is turned up here. Yeah, so the Hierophant is about tradition. It's about marriage, traditional values. So some of you might be meeting or about to meet some sort of new romantic interest here. The Three of Wands is just turned up. So the person might not be around you. They might be overseas. You're waiting to hear from them. But some sort of new romantic interest has been stirred within you, Virgo. Or, if not, it's the Page of Cups is the beginning of something new. It can be a creative project, doesn't always have to be about love, but because it's with the Hierophant's a bit Taurus, it's grounding, it's earthy, so it's making something tangible and something real, okay? Really very nice combination of cards. So what you most want is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about celebration, happiness, new chapters, okay? The Four of Wands doesn't have a shadow side. Most cards have difficult sides and good sides. The Four of Wands doesn't have one. It's like festival, celebration. Some of you might be graduating, moving house. It's about entering into a brand new chapter, Virgo. What's helping you move here is the Ten of Discs, which is a brilliant card. It's a brilliant card for finances, security, stuff you can touch in your hands, okay? It's a card about commitment and people pulling together, because the Ten of Discs is about sharing yourself with other people. That you can see it. The chest is wide open, which means there's a beautiful flow of energy, which is helping you get the Four of Wands. Some of you might be getting a new job. Some of you might be moving house. Are moving. One chapter of your life has successfully been completed and you're moving on to a new one. Bit of an interesting one though, because your challenge is the Chariot. Oh, typical Mars retrograde, by the way. Mars is retrograde right to the end of August. So what's happening is there's a lot of new opportunities and new growth coming in, but because Mars is going into retrograde, it's all very, very, very slow moving. But as a Virgo, that shouldn't upset you too much, okay? Because you rule the earth element, which is that plant a seed, let it grow and let it develop over time. Because a Chariot is a challenge. It's like, some of you might have met someone brand new, by the way, but the vehicle is a challenge, which means getting it off the ground, getting it moving, but all the right ingredients are there. Anyhow, let me carry on and I'll come back to it. So around relationships, you get the Ace of Discs. All the aces are a brand new beginning, and it's with the Fool card, okay? The Fool card is about taking risks. If you look at the Fool, it's a 0. The Ace is a new beginning. They're both very, very much the same energy. So some Virgos might be starting the whole relationship. There might be a brand new love here. And I would say this love would be very, very exciting with the Fool card. It won't be like anyone you've ever met before. Or Virgo, you're approaching your relationships like this, which means you're not carrying all the past story with you. You're turning up in the here and now, which is the only place that we can truly love, is that flow of energy between you and another person in the present. There's no greater way to love, Virgo, than the Fool card. For some of you, it might be quite scary, because it's really scary to love the way the Fool loves, because he's got a free energy. He doesn't need to control love. He lets love be free, and he trusts that love comes back to him as he gives it. Very interesting. I'm sorry if I'm not making much sense here. I find it really hard to put the Fool into words, because it's about a way of being. I call him, as most of my clients know, the divine Fool. Okay, someone who just turns up like a child and loves like they've never been hurt before. Beautiful, beautiful card. In your work section, sorry, you've got the 8 of Discs, so some of you might be working really hard. As you can see, he works through the night. I mean, I have to say, Virgo, the 8 of Discs is a hard-working card. There's just no way around it. I'll clarify it for you if you want to see what else is going to come up here. But this might be working to achieve new projects and new goals. Because quite often the 8 of Discs to me is when I'm trying to develop ideas and projects that are separate from what I normally do. So I'm researching, I'm learning new skills. Because it's with the 8 of Discs, the 8 of Cups. Some Virgos are searching for something more. Okay, the 8 of Cups is literally someone who's setting out to find more deeper fulfillment in their lives, okay? So these together are saying to me, some Virgos are searching, because the 8 of Discs generally is, quite often for me, it's working during the night to get a project finished or to build a new idea, because you're not really satisfied where you are, okay? To tell you the truth, Virgo, great combination of cards, because dissatisfaction is part of the divine process, because if we didn't feel it, we wouldn't move forward. Trust what you feel, guys, okay? Always, because it's one of the ways the universe talks to us. You feel dissatisfied? Get working. Get new skills, get new talents. On your inner life, you're the Queen of Swords, okay? So a little bit detached here, Virgo, which is interesting. I'm just laughing with the Judgment card. So some Virgos, this might be an air sign, male or female. I never read my cards that way, okay? So one of the air sign people are on your mind with the Judgment card. Judgment card is about rebirth. It's about that feeling on a deep spiritual level of coming alive again. So some of you, it might be an air sign person who this relationship's about, not necessarily. Or some of you just might be taking a step back and nurturing your inner life quite a lot, because the Queen of Swords, her spiritual eye is wide open, and she uses that sword to cut through garbage, to cut through all that old stuff that bogs us down, Virgo, that keeps us from feeling this amazing divine energy that just wants to come into our lives. You've got a lot going on, and your outcome is the World card. Oh boy, Virgo, what on earth? So the World card is successful conclusion of a chapter. There's a lot going on for you this month, an awful lot of huge spiritual lessons, is a lot of completion. I think some of you might be developing new business ideas, new ideas on how to make your way in the financial world, which is more emotionally satisfying. But it's a lot, Virgo's your relationship life that's sticking out for me. There's immense spiritual freedom, and we need to learn to love people in a way that they feel free. And that's exactly what these cards are saying. I'm quite intrigued about who this Queen of Swords is. It might be you just taking a little bit of step back and nurturing a bit of your inner world, sort of so that you're receiving more of these divine blessings. Yeah, so the Queen of Swords is the High Priestess. This is about the oracle, look, learning to receive divine messages, looking after your inner world, and that's how you receive this energy. The universe can't come into a vessel that's already full, by the way. We need to be empty. We need to be sort of free to receive this energy. Gosh, Virgo. So, yeah, the World card, successful conclusion of a chapter, and it's like the final jigsaws are falling into place. That could be around work, and it also could be around relationships. They're sort of sticking out for me a bit. Yeah, because look what else has appeared. Star card and the Ace of Cups. So this is a brand new love affair. For some, the Star card is about divine grace. Okay, everything happens with divine grace. We have got no control really over anything apart from how we turn up for this. Because the Four of Discs is also here, so someone might be holding back the flow of feelings. It could be you, or it could be an Aquarius, by the way. I've got to say it, but not necessarily. Something huge is going on for you, Virgo. It's deeply ordained. It's deeply spiritual. And it's deeply joyful. And I swear to God, Virgo, I couldn't be happier for a group of people than you. Anyhow, what to say? You're only my second reading, and I'm like, what on earth is this? Is beautiful. You can get me directly if you'd like a personal reading. It's in the About section. And Virgo, I wish you the most beautiful month. I don't think I have to, but I wish you a beautiful month anyhow. Loads of love, Virgo. Bye.